Okay, so I'm going to show you the easiest way to lower your bike a couple inches. I don't know if you have the same problem with me. Pretty short. Any kind of dirt bike is decently tall. So this is the easiest way. You don't have to change the suspension or anything. I actually already did it. Wanted to make sure it could be done. But I'm going to change the seat cover, and this is just the same process basically. I mean, I'll explain what I did. So the first step is obviously take the seat off of your bike. Every bike might be a little bit different. It was pretty easy, just a couple screws, and then it clips on. So once you get it off, you're going to want to flip it around, and then the cover of the seat is held on by some heavy duty staples. So what I did, I took a screwdriver, flathead, and then just pried them off. Now, I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but pretty much you just pry each of them off all around the edge. Once you get all of the staples out, and you might need to use needle nose pliers to pull out the rest of the staple after you loosen it up with the screwdriver. The next step is just to take the cover off. Now, I've already done that. It's kind of hard to film and do things with one hand. So take the cover off, and obviously I've already done the next step. I just wanted to see, how it worked before I made a video, but this worked out pretty well. So the seat, it comes quite a bit more foam than that. It's about up to here. So I took off about 2.5 inches, and I also leveled out the edges on both sides. So I'm a girl. I'm not as wide as a man, so sitting in it is it's a little wide. So I leveled out that, and this is much more comfortable to sit in. Obviously, my seat is pretty beat to hell. I mean, there's a part that I just glued back in there. It's pretty rough, the edges. I just used a serrated knife to just cut off and try to keep the same shape, but there's still quite a bit of foam left in this. If I was heavier, maybe it'd be a problem, but for me, I'm thin. It's more than enough. I mean, it still has, about 2.5 inches of foam left. So, and also you don't need to make it super clean. Once you put the cover back on, you can't feel anything. It just evens all out. So you don't have to worry about you making it super clean and super pretty, because the cover's going to go back on. This is just a free way, to lower your bike just a little bit without actually jacking around with any of how it actually operates. So after that, once you're done eliminating some of the foam, getting it to the height that you want, you can go ahead and put the cover back on. Now, I'm not going to put that cover back on. I got a new cover that I'm going to put on. I have the new cover on. I just laid it on top, and then I put 3 staples at the bottom, just so it would stay in place so I can film and do this with one hand. But pretty much what you're going to do is you're just going to put the new cover on, and then you're going to use a heavy-duty stapler. I got this one from Harbor Freight, so I'm sure there are nicer ones than this, but this works just fine. And the staples that I'm using that are going through, because this is pretty heavy plastic, are 7/16 heavy duty staples, and even these ones are working. So if you have longer ones, I'm sure it would be better, but these are seated pretty well in there. Just go along the edge and then make sure that you staple it on. There's kind of just exactly where you took the staples out, I'd staple it. Now, the covers are built for obviously more foam than what you currently have in it now after you shave some down. So once you get it all stapled in, you can just go around with some scissors and trim off the excess edges. But one more thing you'll need to make sure that you do while you're stapling it down to make sure that it is on as good as it can be. So this is obviously built for more foam in it, so there's going to be excess fabric. So what you're going to want to do is just kind of put your hand down and smooth it out on this side. Now it's hard to do with one hand, But just pretty much make sure that you have this flat on this end, on this side, and then pull the excess over, and I'm not gonna be able to do it with one hand. Pull the excess over and then staple it, and you might have to do it a couple times just to make it flat. Okay, here's the final result. Like I said, it's a little puffy up here, but I can eventually get that tightened down a bit. Put a lot of staples in it. You don't need to put as many as mine, but yeah, pretty simple. Now all you have to do is put it on the bike, and it should be about 2-3 inches shorter.